Hello and welcome back to my channel. IU, she's having a comeback in honestly like 2 hours because I'm up really late right now filming these Patreon requests, and her comeback is really soon. I think she's releasing a full album. I actually pre-ordered that album, so I should probably know that, but I'm pretty sure it's a full album. I'm very excited for that. Her last song she came out with, Celebrity, was awesome, but today is a Patreon request from Steph M. Again, if you guys want to give me something that I will 100% react to, some video or whatnot, that is on Patreon. That is one of my tiers if you are interested in that. But Steph M has requested IU's 8, which I know of just as a really popular song because she also did that with SUGA of BTS. So you've got these two mammoths. You've got the indie darling solo sweetheart of IU, and then you got SUGA, the rapper extraordinaire of BTS, just combining for some massive success, I'm sure. This came out in 2020 actually, so 126 million views, which is pretty wild. And then we're going to check out a lyric video for one of IU's songs called The Visitor. So thank you so much, Steph M, for your support. I really appreciate it. And I thought, what better time to release this than when her comeback is in literally like 3 hours. So I can't wait for that. I don't know if I'm gonna have a video right when it drops because it is late on the East Coast, but I can at least put this out. So let's check it out. 8, and then we're gonna hop into The Visitor. Whoa, this room reminds me so much. If any of you guys want to cry, watch the movie Moon. It's fantastic, but boy does this remind me of one of the rooms in Moon. I'm interested in how these two are going to work together. Hello, lizard. I like those enclosureless speakers just on the stands. She's so pretty. I've 1000% heard at least part of this song because this melody, I love it, and it is incredibly familiar to me. I've heard that. I've heard this song before. Where have I heard this? Yeah, this song's freaking awesome. You know, I think I might have heard this last year. Spotify used to, I don't know if they still do, they had this awesome thing that was like live radio basically, or live playlist, to where you are tuned in with and you could see the count. It could be like 3,000 people or whatever, and it would just rotate like really popular K-pop like at the time or whatever playlists you were listening to. And listening to the radio has an excitement that you just don't get, and I guess a generation below me, you Zoomers out there, might not understand that when you could just throw on any song you want, it doesn't have that excitement that like think your favorite band then comes on the radio and you know you can look and you can see there are thousands and thousands of others listening along with you, and you just feel this extra excitement that you just don't get from just clicking exactly what you want to listen to. It's a different feeling I can't exactly describe for people, but I think that's where I heard this. Sorry for the rant, but I really love this song. At least I remember IU's parts. I don't think I remember SUGA's parts. Wow, this animation is gorgeous. His part fit in really well. Why does this feel like one of those happy, sad songs? Because the vibe of this song and the melody is very bright, it's very uplifting, but so far the bits of the lyrics that I've caught and while also watching the video have been incredibly dark or really depressing. Hey, this feels like Tarzan. Yeah, this... I love these lyrics. What is this supposed to symbolize? This passing of herself? Wow, what a video, man. Also, that song felt extremely short. It wasn't, but it felt incredibly short. What a beautiful video. The blend of this awesome sci-fi live action, all the sets she was in, the apartment was gorgeous, and then the animation. And I love when they credit people. They're throwing the gaffer in there. Like, I love that. Wow, she looks great. This wet hair look, working. Yeah, man, I can see why that's a really popular song. Okay, SUGA on there is on there a little bit. He's on there a little bit. But his feature actually really works. I thought it sounded great. It fit with the vibe of the song. He didn't go full hard Deshita, like hardcore SUGA. He was very, you know, a bit lighter, especially towards the second half of his part. But the melody of this song just sticks in your head, like, for sure. That is how, like, I know I've heard this maybe once, maybe twice. But I remember it very succinctly, and that's when you know that you've written something that's just really well done. The melody definitely is something that'll stick with you. Great song, liked it a lot. Amazing video. I could see why it has 126 million views. I really like that happy sad vibe of a song. I think that's like always perfection when the song sounds real happy, but it has darker connotations, which it seemed like it did to me. I didn't catch the lyrics fully, so maybe you guys are gonna have to enlighten me on that. Let me know exactly what this song is referring to or is about in the video. Like, what was the whole deal of her passing herself, hit my mic, passing herself in this like fantasy land, riding toothless, and then passing herself on the plane. Okay, now we're going to hop into The Visitor. Let's go. This is just a lyric video. Okay, we've got our acoustic guitar. I always say I really love how raw that guitar sounds. Why does this song almost feel like it's connected to the previous one? Like, even just some of the imagery that we have here, but also, like, this is the person that she's talking about in 8. This is almost like her first sight of that person. Man, she's got a killer voice. So clear. that sounds, that descending.
Why do I sing by you? Why do I still wait for you? Sing about you, say love you, babe, love you. Why love you?
You know, she has a really bright image about her, very youthful. She looks, I think, way younger than she is. I think she's just like a year younger than me. I think she's like 29 or something like that. But she does look a lot younger, and I would think, at least the first time I had heard a lot of her music, and I think of songs like Blooming and ones like that are a bit more cute. Her songs aren't necessarily just that. Like, they're very complex, and I guess what I'm saying is that not as like I don't want to say simple, because that sounds so has such a negative connotation to it, but there's a lot more layers and complexity working here. Like, she's a great lyricist. And this is not a new realization I'm having, I'm just kind of voicing it now. Wait. I love how raw that sounds. You can hear like the guitar in her hands. Can she play guitar? Is this like... Those sharp stops. Haggardly dancing too. Yeah, this is just almost voicing this like frustration you get to where you want to forget someone, but they're just sticking in your mind and you're so ready to be rid of that feeling, but you just can't. You can't force those things. You kind of just have to let it happen over time. Okay, that song was great. Another song that I loved from her. I don't think she's had a single miss yet for anything that I've ever listened to from IU. This one had real low-key vibe to it, but was just so raw in its recording. I really love how it sounded. The mix was great. Her vocals are so clear, as is the guitar in this. Just everything top tier. Love her lyrics. I'm assuming she writes her own stuff, like writes... I'm not sure the music. I'm sure she has help with the music, but lyrically, I'm assuming she writes her own stuff, and it's really great. It's really something, man. She is. It makes sense why she's so damn popular. And I don't know exactly at what age she started as a performer, but she's just so impressive, and I'm happy that someone of this styling of maybe, I guess, someone you wouldn't expect would be like damn big in Korea is so big in Korea, and I just think that's fantastic when artists who are really deserving of it actually get it. And I think that of IU, and so I can't wait for her comeback in 2 hours. Very excited for that. I'm not sure again if I'm going to be recording that, but like right when it drops, but I will 100% have a video at some point. So thank you guys so much for checking this out with me. Again, thank you so much to Steph M for the request. If you guys want to request something, that is on Patreon, but if you don't want to request something, if you just want to join the Patreon, we've got a lot of variety content. We've got a lot of album reactions. I might do that when I get it in the mail, because I have ordered it. Let me know what version you ordered, because they have like I forget what it's called. They have like the flower version that was all pretty colors, and then a black and white one. I went with a pretty color one. It is pretty colors. I don't know, man. And it's pink and purple, and I just like how they all blend together. But yeah, we got variety shows, album reactions, live stages on there, lots of different stuff. So join us on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.